right, we are back with some more trade analysis and breakdowns and walkthrough. Again, as usual, this is GJ and Gold. This is currently GJ that you're looking at on the screen, GBP JPY, Great British Pound, Japanese Yen, whatever you want to call it. And this was called out in my VIP group. You can see right here, Cody's VIP. This is on Telegram. And the link will be down in the description if you want to join this. It's completely up to you. So you can see this was the original setup I posted. So today's GBP JPY setup, entry sell stop is 181,100, stop loss is 181,700, and take profit is 1,800,800. So 180,800, sorry. So that was the setup right there. That's before anything had happened. And this was also the gold setup, but gold sales didn't get triggered today. And you can see right here, delete gold sell stops, no trades on gold today. And then you can see update to these levels if you are trading GJ. So I moved my stop a little bit higher and I moved my take profit a little bit lower, so there was more take profit, but slightly more stop loss, which is fine. And then you can see here, I'm just updating throughout the whole trade, throughout the whole process. Move stops to break even if you're in GBP JPY trade, and then we can see that it hit take profit for 35 pips right here on GJ. So that was called out in the VIP Telegram. Again, if you're interested, the link will be down below. It's completely up to you, whatever you want to do, but this was a beautiful trade. Just simple key areas. These levels were these levels were taken from previous market data. If I scroll back, there's a long way to scroll back on DJ at the moment because it is just going crazy, but you can see these levels over here and this is where these levels were taken from. So we can also see, this support level. This was based off the 1, 2, 3 bounces, 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 bounces in there. But this one also was taken from previous levels. So you can see we created a nice resistance forming by was to open this. We can see that purple is Asian session. So you can see today price pulled up, rejected that resistance, and then we started to break to the downside. You can see we came down here and we took out both previous lows over here from yesterday's from Monday's session. So we took out those lows, made some new lows. We also did respect the previous daily high. So you can see previous daily highs over here, right? We can see that was respected. Let me just change that to a different color, maybe black. So you can see that previous daily high was respected, and then we also had previous daily lows here, which were then broken. So that structure started to flip to the downside on the daily. Price started selling off. You can see the bearish momentum in here with these candles, right? Strong bearish candle closures right here, and then we came down and bounced at this level again pre-London. So with my strategy, what I look at is for this point in time in the market where we want the volume to come in, right? And so that's pre-London session for me. I know based on experience and back testing and forward testing with my strategy that I have a specific trading window and I wait for that window because I know volume and volatility is going to come into the market during that window. So I can, expect my trades to get pushed into profit fairly quickly with that volume, as long as my analysis is right. Okay, so that was the idea. That price has now, from the daily, broke daily structure. We saw daily bearish momentum coming in today. We already pulled back, made the daily high wick, respected previous daily high, broke previous daily lows, pulled back, right, tested on this support, and now with the pre-London volume coming in, I expected it to break these levels with a fair bit of momentum. And so, we did tap down, rejected it again, closed bullish, but no 1 hour highs were broken. You can see this right here. It still remained in that bearish structure. And so we just waited for this 1 hour candle, came down and almost, you know, it was a few pips off hitting take profit just in this one candle, but then we ended up hitting it in this next one for 35 pips, and you can see price is now rejecting this level. It did tap into this support and then flipped bullish again, but now we've flipped bearish again, and we can see that we have inflation rate coming up here on the pound. So this generally is quite high impact news. You should see a lot of volatility, and that could be why you're seeing some, you know, somewhat consolidation here on GJ between these two levels. So it is what it is. We were in and out. We're in and out today. We took our profits. I'm not looking to ride, you know, a massive trade down for 200 pips or anything like that. You know, we're in and we're out, and we're happy to take our profits. Whatever GJ does after this, we're not interested. I'm not interested. We've took our profits for the day, and that is GJ. So moving on to gold. Now, gold is the pair I trade, of course. Don't necessarily trade GJ. I'm also stick to gold these days. So this was the setup I was looking at on gold. All right. So if we take a look at, turn on our sessions indication as well, and we look at yesterday, Monday session, market open, we can see we had some highs here. So this was the high of the day, and then this was the low of the day, right? So again, we can see that as market opened, right, price pulled back into this level, but also, you know, obviously key level right here, support, and if we drag it out, we can see multiple stabs into this level, resistance, support, you know, key level in the market where price was sitting at. Price pulled back for the daily open, rejected it, and started moving down, respected previous daily highs again, and broke previous daily lows again, swinging that momentum to the downside, bearish momentum from the daily perspective. In terms of, you know, just very simple and clear market structure, price action, and then we had this level as well, right? So basically, you know, it is what I just said explains itself, you know, with momentum to the downside, respecting daily highs, breaking daily lows. We have a key level in the market that price broke under, retested it once, retested it twice. We start again, we saw that bearish momentum come in these candles, right? These strong bearish candles here, that nice bearish momentum come in, create a new low for the daily. So I was expecting price to pull back here, which it did. And then with that pre-London volume coming in, like I talk about, my trading window, I was expecting this volume to come in again here and bring price down into this level down here. That's where my take profit was, as you can see. But that never ended up happening. We didn't get triggered into this trade, so there was no trade here today on gold. My sell stop was at 1944616, and that was also posted in the Telegram, as I showed you before right here. So entry 1944616, as you can see right here, entry 1944616. You can see 1944616, right? That's my entry. I was looking for around about 35 pips. Just a quick in and out as well on gold. So that didn't happen. That's fine. So we had the GJ trade, and gold never played out. So all in all, a successful day in the markets. All called out in my VIP. All walked through. You know, walked everyone through the trade. You know, moved to break even. Blah 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 blah. Change your levels on GJ because it did pull back. Initially, I think my stop loss was around here, but then price pulled back and made a steeper wick. So where was my stop loss? Real quick, let's just check it. Yeah, so you can see my stop loss initially was 181,700, which is 181,700, which is here where this line is. So you can see that price did come and tap that out. We wasn't in the trade at that point, of course, but that's why I moved my stops above this level then, because that stop loss just became invalid because price has already pushed through that. So then we moved it, and then price came down, triggered us in, and then hit our take profit level. So overall, beautiful trade here on GJ today. That brings the Telegram signals channel to 14 wins, 2 losses, and 4 break-even trades. Really good stats so far. Happy with how things are going. And potentially looking at creating like a members portal sometime in the future. If I was to show you guys real quick, where is it? So yeah, I'm looking at this website, and how do I, here, view as a member, here we go. So it would look something like this. You would come on this, you'd have your own portal to log into, you'd have your own login and things like that. And here would be the main page where I'd be posting updates, I'd be posting the setups, things like that. And then there's events, so we can do lives, we can do one-on-ones, we can do group, like talks and things like that, whatever it may be. Obviously members, you'll be able to see which members are in the group. And then content, so this is where I would post all of my content, so the things that I do in the Telegram group, for example, like the crash course or the educational content, I will post this here. And then also potentially add on another course sometime in the future, like a more in-depth, detailed course of how I trade and how to become profitable yourself, things like that. So yeah, this is an interesting find. So we could be moving from the Telegram over to here. It'll be much nicer. You'll have your own, like I said, you'll have your own members portal where you can log in, you can look at updates, you can go over content, things like that. It's all in one place. It's not confusing. The thing is with Telegram, with the educational content, it gets posted and then it gets lost in the feed after I post for a little bit. So all the educational content and the course kind of gets lost in that feed when I'm posting signals and setups and stuff like that. So this is why I'm looking at something different. So exciting times ahead. Also, you can connect to Discord, so there'll be a Discord server as well offered, and this will be all for the same price, $50 a month, and there'll be much more. This will be way more worth the money, right? The value. So yep, that is that. Thank you guys for watching. You can see GJ is currently rejecting this level, very key level in the market. And I hope you all have a great day or night, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.